Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming. We have an exciting new episode from the Star Wars Legion Battle Report series.
There is way too many Jedi in this picture.
Don's back, but then he will be gone next week because we're bumping next week's episode or this week's episode to next week, so you guys can see the ARFs early.
They don't care.
So you'll see. I'll be gone technically next week, but we filmed ahead.
Yes, I will be.
So look for a guest star next episode. But today I wanted to show off the ARFs that AMG was so kind to send us, and I wanted to show them off more than just one box. So I have a full unit of ARFs, and then I have all the Phase 1 DC-15 guys kind of pseudo holding a spot for a second unit of ARFs. I also have the Jedi I painted, the official one, and then the one from Archer Hobbies, who sent me this a while ago, and I use that as my second Jedi Guardian. Both are going to be in ARC units. Let me go over my list to make more sense. I have Anakin Skywalker. It's 501st, by the way, because it just works really well. Burst of Speed, Force Reflex, Tenacity, and Into the Fray. A Clone Commander with Portable Scanner. 2 units of ARC Troopers. Both have the Duo and the RPS. So I went full loaded with them to really just see how they all feel, see how much dice can be at range forward. Seems fun.
No.
2 units of ARC Troopers. They each have the same loadout. It's going to be Targeting Scopes, Prepared Supply, and the Jedi Guardian. Fun fact, all that is cheaper than a clone with a Z6 and a Medic. So something to know. Seems pretty good.
The Republic spends their money in a weird way.
I have 3 clone troopers, all with just a Z6, and then rounding out the list is a Bark Speeder with an RPS gunner, because I can't remember if I brought it once or none since the new rules launched, because I'm not a big fan of the Bark, but I thought I'd give it a try again, and you got to have a support, so there it is. That brought me up to 1,000 exactly. Big shout out to all our Patreons. If you guys are interested in the Patreon, the link is below. We have different tiers like Core, Special Forces Commander, and the Senate. Special Forces Commander get early access to our video. You get to watch them early. They get Discord privileges. Everyone gets that. Extra entries.
Gets bonus entries to all of our giveaways.
Yep. And much, much more. If you haven't got a chance and you want to support the channel, please take a look at that. As the more you guys help support us, the more videos, the more traveling we can do to interview AMG live at Adepticon, which we will be doing. We may have them on even earlier than Adepticon again for a talk, pre-Adepticon stuff. More bonus videos, etc. So check those links out. But a big shout out to all our commanders.
Huge thanks to our commanders: Jamal Awahali, Paul Jorgensen, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Evan Christensen, Tyrell Pohl, Playing with Karma, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Too High to Die, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Anthony Buonomo, Ethan McKinney, Grant Saunier, Sozo, Grimoire Gamer, Anthony Hosking, Big Woody, James Cox, Martin, Stan Parks, Michael Ryling, and Kakuja11111.
Thank you all so much. Really appreciate the support. You guys are the reason we can do all these videos. So let's go look at Don's list. He also brought the newest Separatist stuff on his side. So it's a lot of new stuff on the channel today.
All the new stuff. And as you see, I have General Grievous with Aggressive Tactics. He's got an entourage unit of Magna Guards with the Electro Web and Tenacity. I have 3 units of BX Droids with Vibra Swords, Tenacity, and the Deoxys Mine. 2 Crabs, both with the Twin Cannons and Engagement Protocols. 1 Spider Droid with Emergency Transponders, Engagement Protocols, and the Nose-Mounted Flamethrower. And as you guys see, I have brought a Flamethrower, and Joe did not bring a big unit of clones.
Well, technically, it's not a giant unit, but the ARFs are 8 people?
That is true. I mean, it's something.
7 people, I'm sorry. 4
it's something,
plus
but
2, 6, 7.
I was figuring I was fighting 5s because you were bringing clones.
No,
so.
I've been on the habit of trying not to just bring that unit every game.
I get it. Aqua Droids with the Heavy Aqua Droid, and then 3 Naked B1s. That brings me in somewhere around 1,000. It doesn't matter anymore. We're going to go roll some dice and figure out who's blue.
I rolled this terrible roll here.
The worst roll you see Joe roll all night.
And then Don rolled somehow a worse roll.
That's the standard Don roll.
I'll take blue player. I went ahead and flipped Bunker Assault and Cunning Deployment. Surface Scan and Advanced Intel is what Don flipped. As blue player, I get the first what to flip, WTF.
WTF, let's do it.
Let's see, what a flip today. What's a flip? Let's have you flip a green. Let's start there.
That's super helpful for me.
I like that.
You have all the armor.
I'll leave that there.
I also am going to flip your green because I don't want you to have more dodge tokens.
Okay. Let's you know what? I'm just gonna take a classic pass. I'm kind of okay with all this.
Yeah, Bunker Assault's kind of good for both of us, but I feel like you kind of got the edge with your special forces hitting harder than mine.
I don't know.
So I don't know. The problem is guess who else has Bunker Assault in their list? Huh?
Chance it?
We're gonna try it out.
Bunker Assault's a Bunker Assault. The classic flip here on WTF. Don walked away laughing on that one. Okay, so we're gonna do Bunker Assault, Surface Scan, He'll have ordnance, which will be very helpful for him. You can still give suppression with it at least. And I'll have advanced intel. We'll go to the board, get set up. This that you see, our mission dashboard that we play with every time, is from J Squared. Check them out. Get the games local in Game Store. Sells everything you'd expect. Check them out. They still have some Battle Force boxes and such too if you're interested. And with that, let's go to the game. Here we are on the table. The mat, as always, is from Gray Matter Gaming. They have these great mats. As you're looking around the table, I'm sure you're noticing this is newer Geonosis terrain. This is the official ones from Legion Terrain, so thank you very much, Legion Terrain. In fact, everything on this table at this moment is Legion Terrain. You guys have seen the down lat before. This fits in obviously with the map really nice. There's a couple of new things on the map besides the awesome looking terrain.
Where are our special Curl Paw Creatives acrylic tokens you might
So we're going to switch back and forth between episodes, showing you guys the Legion Terrain ones and show you Curl Paws. Curl Paw has the awesome acrylic ones, which I will show real quick just to jog your memory. Ours have our logo on it. The other ones have just the little Pokeball kind of looking symbol from Star Wars Legion. These are Legion Train's version. They come in packs of 4. So there's this one, and the 2 we're not using right now, which are these 2. They're called the Rebel POIs. And then the Empire ones have this one, that one, and these 2. So it's great if you want some kind of 3D tokens that look more like terrain in there, since these are supposed to be height, and they do give you cover. They don't block line of sight, so keep that in mind. They give you cover and stuff, so they just look nice. It kind of blends in more than the tokens do. So just wanted to show you guys them. So Legion Terrain has these. We do have discount codes below if you want to buy just the POIs. Of course, all the terrain from this is from Legion Terrain. You can buy them in table sets or just individual pieces. And the mats from Gray Matter Gaming. Last thing, Curl Paw tokens. All these awesome acrylic tokens. We've got the cool bounty tokens. They're going to be found on Curl Paw. We do have the J Squared holder from J Squared on Etsy. They make the holder for the Curl Paw. They have a different holder for the cardboard regular tokens. They have this great template holder, which also has a half range ruler that it comes with, including 2 silhouettes, and all holds all your rulers. Check them out as well. Speaking of that, the current giveaway right now is this right here. We're giving away one of these great template holders. If I can do this one-handed, Ron's watching me fumble here.
I love it. It just makes me feel good.
So just make sure to comment below to get entered to win this. We'll also give away some of these awesome Curl Paw tokens. I have a couple more packs of the mirrored versions for you guys as well. We have a big giveaway coming up that Gift of Games donated. This will be your teaser. I'll probably show it off for the first time in 2 weeks once I get it from them. But it's a box that might have enough for you to fill the whole army in one box. So just take a look for that.
It's an army in a box.
Don doesn't even know about this.
I don't even know.
He's looking shocked because he's been gone on a boat for a while.
On a boat?
He was on a boat and it's going fast, and he had a nautical theme, Pashmina and Afghan. So I mean, there's that too.
Yeah.
With that said, let's get started here. Welcome to round number 1. I went and divulged the bottom of this card. This is Resolve, Setup Effect, Step. Anakin Skywalker gains prepared position this game, which I'll put him out in a second, but for filming I want to show you the cards. We got Attack of the Clones, Republic's 3 clone troopers. When a unit issues order, they may gain a search token or remove suppression. Well, judging there's no suppression on the game yet.
Probably going to be a suppression
token. Going to be a search token. He went with Assault. We'll go ahead and show you who we have the surface scan tokens out once I prepared position Anakin, because that's the way the rules work. Also, I'd like a correction, which unfortunately is going to be like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks late. I don't know what order these videos are going to be more
weeks late
because of filming. But I made a mistake earlier and said POIs can't go on top of terrain. We thought that because in the book you can't put it on top. You can't put it on top of like.
Can't be overlapping.
Or certain parts of like area terrain. Except there's rules. It's on page 22 of the rule book. But it can go on regular terrain. Up to height 1. You can't go on height 2 terrain or higher. But just want to put that out there because that was a mistake by us. So just note that. With that said,
probably the first mistake we ever made.
This is the first one.
Absolutely.
Said no for that video, maybe.
I doubt it.
Let's get to it. And right hand pair positions up to here. Got his dodge for that. He's also one of my 2 service scanners. The other one's going to be the Jedi Guardian arc unit, the 501st ones. His 2 scanners are going to be the Magnus and Grievous. We rolled dice. It rolled red over here. So he's going to go first. And sir, what do you got for us? You're already ready.
We're going to go start with some B1s. They are going to saunter upon the board here, and then they are going to take a dodge.
So your orders went to where did we go to?
So I gave one order to a B1 who chained and ended up on one of the BX droids. The other 2 orders went to the other BX droids, and then we entourage the order on the Magna Guards.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's nice that Grievous does that now.
Scouting party. One scouting party went to the Dwarf. The other one went to General Grievous.
Perfect. I went ahead and put my orders on the both ARFs and one of the ARC troopers. So they have that now, which is fantastic. And yeah, they're going to get some lovely surges for that.
All right, so these guys are moving up, taking a dodge. That's the B1s.
It's a standard B1 turn.
Yep.
Go to my stack. Ooh, that's probably a good first pick. So we're going to go ahead and do his compulse. He's a speed 2 because he's got the lovely RPS on his thing. And come to here. And we don't really want to get too crazy. That's why we're kind of hiding him a little bit. We're going to take an action to pivot.
Just fly right off the board again.
And then another action is, just kind of pivot again.
I was hoping to fly off the board. But
the idea is to keep him back because in turn 1, we don't need to stick him out there for everyone to shoot him. So he's just going to kind of
some stuff with a little bit of
hide
range.
back here a little bit.
Not a lot of range, but a little bit. All right, we're going to just play that same song one more time. The green guys, they are going to saunter out onto the battlefield next to their blue brothers. And they're going to take a dodge.
Okay, perfect.
All right, and Joe's taking a pass, so I'm going to go ahead and use the purple guys to come out here, and they'll take a dodge as well.
I have a pass token from my advantage card, plus he has 12 acts to my 10 acts, which nets me another pass. So I have 2 tokens to use. I've used 1 this turn. Now it's back to me. Through my stack, we've got a core. Let's go with the 5 first. Right here, we're going to move them up onto the board. Well, their first action will be just a nice move action. Maybe we'll come over just a little bit there. We're just trying to stay within a certain range of Mr. Anakin Skywalker.
Gotta be half range of him in case I have a random shot that can shoot through stone somehow.
Well, you can come from that side.
That's true.
So I'm going to take a dodge for their second action. And that's
All right.
them.
All right, we're going to go to the stack. We're going to get our first crab droid. We're going to scout onto the board here with their speed 1.
When they scout, do they go scuttle?
They do.
Oh, good.
So he's going to scout up to here. And second action, we're going to go ahead and just
move it on up.
Got to get there eventually. I don't want to get that close. We've got a lot to stiff. I'm going to take a dodge for the first action. We're going to get a little closer, but we're not going to go too crazy.
Okay.
We'll get to about there. That'll be it.
Going to my stack record core. Let's go with the 332nd. We're going to move up to the board right here. We need to start getting up there. By the way, terrain, all the pointy pieces, we're going to call them, and all the small pieces are going to be light cover. All of our big chunky boys are going to be heavy cover. Of course, the POIs are heavy cover. That's a given.
Mm-hmm.
These VATs are area terrain only. If you're in it, it's light cover, but it's also difficult terrain to move through.
Sounds great. Just
so everyone knows. Okay, so he'll move up first. First action. Second action will be to take a dodge. And then I'll recohere everybody, and we'll go back to Don.
We're going to the stack again. We're going to get another crab. This crab is also going to do a very similar thing. He's going to move out onto the field, move up just a little bit, and then he will take a dodge.
Sounds good. 2 crabs. Walking by saying hi in the night. I don't know where I was going with that. There was some joke in there, guys. I lost it. And we pulled another core. Okay.
He shuffled. I don't believe him, but he says he did.
We got all these core out of the way early, apparently. Okay, so we're going to move up to there with him. Fan them out a little bit so that way they get all the lovely cover. And then they'll take a dodge for their second action as well, and that's them.
I'm going to the stack. We're going to get some Aqua Droids. They've got infiltrate, so they're just going to pop right into existence. Right here in front of this
somewhere
building. They're going to fan out a smidge.
As a reminder, because you had issues last time, just don't block where you want your cores to go.
Yeah, that's probably smart, but I'm not going to do smart things.
It's an armor wall.
So we'll do that, and then they will take a dodge and a standby. We're not going to move forward to get shot by a bunch of ARF troopers, so they're just going to hang out right there.
We're going to go to one of my ordered units here, which is the official ARF trooper models here. They're going to take their scout 1 onto the board here. Let's go about there. All right, just check a little range here. Oh, look at that range 4, guys. I'm not used to having Republics with all range 4 guns. This is nice. So we'll move on the board. Unfortunately, that is a move, so I won't be able to use the rocket launcher because it's cumbersome. But don't worry, he can pick up his rifle and still throw a good amount of dice. So let's get him in position. We'll take an aim for their first action after the scout, and then their second action will be to just shoot some Aqua Droids.
Let's see what happens.
So the ARF Troopers first shot in the channel. Standard units 4 black, 1 black, each at range 4. The duo adds 2 more models, that brings it up to 6. And my rocket launcher is cumbersome and I move, so I can't shoot with it this round, so it's just going to add my 7th black. They have a surge from Attack of the Clones, an aim from their action. I also have a cash surge on me, as well as a surge on neighboring buddy nearby. Let's see what we can get here. It's not a bad start. Let's spend the aim on these. We don't have any impact or anything, so we need another crit or maybe a couple more hits would be nice. What's your armor on those guys?
It's armor 2.
Okay, so these 2 will fall off. Dodge 1.
I will dodge 1.
So you're saving for 1.
And they're taking a wound. All right, we're going to stack here. It is going to be the general himself. He is going to scout onto the board.
Here comes the general.
He will, jeez, I can't scout apparently. He's going to move just all the way up right into his lovely wall of protection, and then he's going to take a dodge because he is not a coward.
Where's his right-hand man? I'm using my last pass token, so we're back to Don.
I'm going to go with this Flame Spider here. He is going to pop onto the board with his scouting party. Just up into this. He's going to use his ability to climb to climb on over this thing. And then I think he's just going to take a dodge and hang out.
This is the support side of the battlefield.
Yep.
This is the trooper side of the battlefield. Go to my stack. We've got a commander. Let's go with the clone commander. He's going to go ahead and move onto the board. We're going to come over here kind of by Anakin.
He's using the same backup as Anakin.
And then we're going to go ahead and take an aim just so we got one in case someone wants to use it.
Why one now? All right, we're going to bring the Magna Guards out. They are going to move onto the field right over here. And they are going to, they're just going to do another slight move just to get all the way up to the cover. And they will take a, oh, no, there was 2 moves, never mind. They're not taking it on. That was it.
No dodge for them.
No dodge.
Okay, we're going to go with my other ARC Trooper units. They have an order token. They're going to use their Scout 1 to come on the board. We need to get some people on this side of the board too. This ARC Trooper unit is going to, the 501st is going to be the leader. They're all phase 1 people. Just I brought all the DC-15s I have, so they're the Rainbow Squad. There is 2 regular clones in there that don't have the DC-15. We're going to pretend like they do. This was just so I could show you guys 2 full units of them.
It's hard to get a sense of a unit when you can only bring 1 sometimes.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring 2. So
when you get early copies, you only get 1.
We're very appreciative to get that 1, but I want to show you guys some. So we're definitely out in range 4 there. So we're going to take their first action is going to be to move up to here.
Sure.
Which will definitely get me within range 4 now. And then they'll go ahead and shoot the Magnus.
Alrighty.
I'll have heavy cover, but no armor this time. I have an aim from the commander and a surge on myself. I also could take the aim and switch it for a surge on another buddy, but I'm probably going to want the aim. 7 black dice again. Because I moved to no RP. It's almost the same exact. I think it's the same exact
It's the
start.
exact same roll, yeah.
Okay, we'll spend the aim on the 2. Nothing that time. You got cover for 2.
Alright, cover for 2. We get 1.
You're rolling 1 extra dice this time compared to last
And
time.
we get 2 red defense dice. We will spend their surge token and take no damage. All right, we're going to go with the BX droids because that's all we got left. So we'll start with the silver guys here. They're going to use their Scout 3. They're just going to pop up to here. They will take a move action to get up to right about here. And then they will take a dodge. And that'll be them.
Okay. 501st Arcs that have the Jedi Guardian on them. He is the leader. He has Scout 2. He's going to come up to here for his first action.
Sure.
I'm trying to think how nutty I want to get, guys. I don't think I want to get that nutty.
We're talking Snickers nutty, Payday nutty.
I actually don't know what I want to do.
Nutter Bunny
We'll come to
nutty?
here for our second action.
It's like a perfectly cut out spot for a base to hang out.
And we'll take a dodge, and I'll Rico here, everybody. We're going to chill there for this first unit of arcs and see what he does next.
Sounds great. All right, our next unit of BXs, they're going to scout right up to the front of this. They're going to do a lovely jump, which I constantly forget that they have, right into range 3 of our friendly Jedi here. We'll go here so that we get the heavy cover from the PY, and then we will take a shot.
Early shot, my ARC Troopers. The ARCs have a surge on them from the command card, a dodge on them from their action, a dodge, a cash dodge from Period Supplies. They also have access to either a dodge or a surge on the neighboring clones.
They have heavy cover down to light with my sharpshooter, and I have 10 white dice surging to hit. Jesus. That is some good stuff right there.
The crits are the more unfortunate part of everything else.
So
it's a good roll overall, but
cover-wise, you've got 4.
4 for light cover. I'm sure this will be fine. Nope. Okay, we'll spend 2 dodges. You know what? We'll spend the 3rd dodge that's on the neighboring buddy as well.
Okay.
So bring it down to 3. I have 1 surge token on myself to play with now. I can't share any more tokens. Okay, we'll spend the surge token to lose 2 arcs early.
That's a good start.
Okay, that was an absurdly good white dice roll by Dawn.
It was pretty solid.
So we're gonna go with my other arc unit.
Sure.
I'll bring him, scout him up to there, and since if I move up, we'll see if he overloads this side. We'll just play a game of chance with him. We'll move up to here. Give him 2 aims, and his last action will be to take a dodge token.
Always smart.
We'll see if he can kill another unit.
All right, last unit's going to come up through here. They're going to scout right up to here. They're going to... We're going to move just up and to get cover and get in a range of the arc. I think I might have to arch out a little bit here, and then we'll take a shot.
Okay.
Same exact shot, 10 white dice, heavy cover down to light. They only have 1 dodge available this time. Another really good roll. Holy crits, though.
I think it might be better because...
It might be better.
I can't even with those
So you get your cover to take the one, so you can hold on to your dodge, but you have 4 crits to deal with.
Well, I guess instead of sharing a dodge, I just assumed I was going to share that. We have a surge available to us, friend, so we won't even worry about that dodge.
There you go.
We'll lose 2 again. Okay, well, with the arcs going down like they did, we're going to have to get a little more creative with Mr. Anakin than we were necessarily going to. He's going to take his jump and go right over this piece of terrain here.
Sure.
We're going to start getting aggressive because we all know that's what Anakin does. He's going to move to this little nook right here.
Alrighty.
Bring in his dodge and token with him, and then we will that'll be the end of the round.
Alright, so end of the round. We lost a couple arcs.
We lost all the arcs. There's a Jedi left in that unit.
There's a Jedi left
that's
there,
it.
yep.
This unit's still full, but he took a damage in the droid, and that's it.
Yep. Alright, going to round 2. Scoring begins now.
Welcome to round 2. I went with You Underestimate My Power, Anakin Skywalker 1 unit. This round, while Anakin Skywalker is attacking a unit with a face-down order token, during its form attack step dice, he adds 6 white dice to his attack pool. Seems pretty solid.
Pretty good.
It depends. Is it my white dice or is it your
BX
white dice? Mechanized Incursion is after friendly vehicle units issue an order with this droid trooper unit range 1, make it an order as well. I gave my orders to Anakin and to the full unit of arcs, and then my commander directed the 501st clones. He gave his orders as follows.
He gave it to them. He issued to the B1s. The B1s chained, and then we got the entourage over here.
Perfect.
All right, well, we're going to start with our moving wall here. They are going to take a step forward. And they see a Jedi. They shoot a Jedi. So we'll move up. We'll take a shot. And that will be that.
Sounds good.
All right, so they throw 3 blacks. I'm sorry, 1 black and 1 white each. The heavy is 2 reds and a white. So it's 4 whites, 3 blacks, 2 reds. Surge to hit. Anakin has heavy cover.
And deflect.
And deflect. So those are all going to go away. Cover-wise, you've got 5. Taking 2 for cover.
That's not bad. I'll take that.
No.
I was getting a little greedy. I was hoping for 3 or more, but I'll take 2. Rolling 3. We do surge on defense because deflect. Let's see if we can not take wounds. We'll take 1 wound, but that just activates nasty, so we're not too mad about it.
For you.
All right, right on my stack, we've got our commander here. We're going to go ahead and pass a dodge with purple scanners over to Anakin. And then we're going to go ahead and use our second action to bolster. We got these guys at range 2, and we got these guys at range 2. So we're just spreading some love. He's just there to support.
Just all over the world. All right, we're going over here to the purple B1s. They're just going to start moving up. We'll move here and then up to there just to make sure we have some contestants.
It almost sounds like you're going to say congestion for a second. Oh, no. It's nasal season. Go to my stack. Got special forces. This arc over here, who's this Jedi arc, whatever you want to call him, who's by himself.
He's the last Jedi.
He has the token. If he dies there, it's not the end of the world because then it's easily picked up. If I run him up or try to hide him, it becomes more complicated. So let's go over here to the arcs.
Sure.
I was planning on slightly moving them up to start supporting their point. We got other people to do that, though. We have a rocket launcher.
You do.
So let's just take an aim and shoot the Aqua Droids this time with a little better of an impact shot.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, so 6 black dice for the 6 regular troopers, and then the RPS is a rainbow. It adds impact 2. We have an aim on us, a surge cash on us, and then we have surges on neighboring people as well. He's got armor 2. Well, it's not great.
It's not a good start, unfortunately.
No. My better colored dice have been doing worse than your white dice. Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, well, we'll spend the surge on... No, we won't, because it'll just drop off.
Just gonna drop
we're
off.
We're not going to spend anything, but we will
impact 2.
2.
We're not going to block anything, so that's the first Aqua Droid down. All right, we're going to go over here to the green B1s. They're going to move right up to the point here, and they're going to take a dodge.
Got a core?
Sure.
We're going to go ahead and go with the 212th soldier, get him moved up and out of the...
I hear that good soldiers follow orders.
We told them to shoot accurately, and they're not following that order yet. But stay tuned.
It's only round 2, guys.
It's early. They're going to go ahead and we're going to shoot into the BX unit that has no cover, probably. Makes the most sense. And then we'll go to the dice box. Let's see if my white dice can do what Don's white dice is. I have 6 whites, 4 blacks, a surge token on myself, and a surge on a buddy if I really want to get crazy. His BX are out in the open here. Hoping to capitalize on that as best we can. This is
pretty good
It's
start.
not bad. That's it. There's no start. We'll spend a surge token because we have no cover. Otherwise, I probably won't. See if we can kill any of those guys.
You killed 2. All right, we're going to continue delaying over here. We're going to go with the blue ones. They're going to move right up there. Take a dodge. That'll be them.
We got the ARP troopers. Unfortunately, because of the mountain and the down lat, I can't see them to shoot them with the RPS from here, so I do have to move first.
Okay.
is not the end of the world, but it's not ideal because I really wanted to throw those extra 2 dice. It would be nice since he adds black, red, and white. But that's okay. We'll move over there with this RPS unit, ARC Trooper, and we will go ahead and we'll see if we can take out some more of those BX droids.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, we've got 7 black dice. I have a cash surge on them, plus a surge on a neighboring buddy if I want to spend it. No aims to be found. They do have cover this time.
Well, that's a roll.
Okay, well, we're just going to spend one of the surges there and just call that a day.
All right, well, we get 5 for cover.
It's our first good roll today. Hopefully your cover doesn't obliterate this roll. It's good, but it's not bad. We're still looking at 5
another
packs.
5 here. Got 3 health left. Let's see if we make it. We survive with a unit leader. All right, going to this stack here. We get the Krabby Boy. He is going to use his little pivot to give himself kind of a better angle. We're going to move up to about here. And then we are going to take a shot into the last Jedi over there. So AI move kicks in because we are away, but AI move is fine. And then we'll go for a shot. All right, so the twin blasters are 2 reds, 2 blacks. Surge to hit, no cover on the Jedi here. You're just looking at 2.
Okay, we'll see if we can get 1 good red roll here. Nope. We're just going to save that surge for rainy day.
Okay, we're going to go with these clones over here.
He did drop the token back there for the secondary objective that was on the arc.
Yeah, he put it back there after he killed me. You know, I don't think there's any reason to be too modest here. Let's just move him up.
Sure.
So there. I think the only thing we could shoot technically is the Aquas. So let's shoot the Aquas for our second attack. Or second action.
You could shoot any of the B1s back there because this doesn't actually block line of sight.
Okay.
That is the one disadvantage to those POIs that are objectives. You kind of think they block line of sight, but they don't.
Yeah, technically they all aren't that tall. It's just you don't think of it because they're flat. Yeah, okay, we'll shoot something. Okay, the B ones I can see have heavy cover, dodge, and a surge, which the Aquas just have armor too, so it's half dozen. But I think we want to thin out the Aquas a little more, so let's go with that.
Sure. That's be nice if you surge, but that's still a pretty good roll with all your whites.
Only 1 surge token. I'm debating if I want to spend it because I do have ARFs behind me that have a surge token as well. I think I'm going to spend the ARF token because I don't think they're going to need it way back there.
Okay.
So you're looking at that roll on them. Armor 2 will take off 2, which means you're still rolling for a 4.
4. Big hit. And that's 2 wounds. All right, we're going with our stack. Unfortunately, the only person I didn't want to get was the general, but sometimes you get what you get. So he's going to move up to right about there. He's going to take a dodge for his second action because there's an angry Jedi over there that's going to come and try to kill him.
He's worried about him with the burst of speed, and this round he gets the extra 6 white dice for attack. And
Yeah,
he activates tenacity, so...
Probably not a problem for me to worry about.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go with the clone unit over here. They originally were going to go on the other side of the board, but Anakin's over there. I think he's going to cause some problems for him and his buddies. So we're going to move him up in a way that's... He might turn in or out slightly.
Sure.
I just have to make sure... We measured this off camera, but I want to do it right on camera. He can get within this token and still be just out of range of the starting zones. Right there, he uses his free action to pick this up.
Okay.
And then his second action will be to, we'll see if we can thin out some more BX. I don't think I can see him.
You definitely
so
cannot.
We'll shoot these guys.
Alrighty.
4 blacks, 6 whites. I have a surge. Let's see if we can do anything.
Got heavy cover and a prayer.
I think your prayer is going to be just fine. Do I even spend it? No, we don't. We'll just keep that 1.
Let's see what the cover can do for us. Nothing. Let's see what our armor can do for us. It's fine. All right, going to my stack. It's Special Forces. We're going to go with the lone purple soldier here. He's going to hold on to both of his suppression. But he's a droid, so he's not going to panic. We'll AI move to right here.
It doesn't block line of sight, as a reminder.
I know it does not block line of sight. I'm just looking at cover-wise. I think we're gonna do 1 more move just to get behind our crab droid who does block line of sight.
Okay.
And that will be him.
I'm gonna spend my pass token, so we're gonna come right back to him.
All right, we're gonna go to the stack here. It's gonna be one of our crab boys. He will do his little pivot here. We will pop over to about here, and we will take a shot into the arcs that haven't gone yet.
Okay. I have heavy cover. I have a cash dodge on my prepared supplies, a surge from the bolster, and a surge on a buddy.
Not a whole lot probably going to happen with this one. This is going to be 2 blacks.
It's going to be like 3 quick.
2 reds, surge to hit, into heavy cover.
Wow, did I call that, guys?
You brought that into life, sir.
No, that's you today. You
brought that into life.
You're crit-tastic. Okay, then we'll just dodge this one.
All right, spending the dodge on the
no
wad.
reason not to. Good job, man.
Okay.
Going with me. So the only my only arcs on the board have a face-up order. This is the dead arc, so I'm going to use that as a pass token. We're going to go back over to Don.
Sure. And there, I'm going to get a Special Forces. We're going to go over to the BXs that are right up here. They are going to use their jump with their move to come over here, and then they're going to take a shot into the 501st. All right, this is going to be 10 white, surge to hit. They don't have any cover, so sharpshooter's not doing much for me. Jesus,
What is with the
what
crits?
is going on? All right. So those are gonna.
These are white dice, sir.
I don't.
Your
this
BXs
doesn't-
have rolled better than the I'm trying to show off the ARFs to people.
This doesn't happen to me. I don't know what happened.
6, was it 7?
7. It is 7.
You should have heard him off camera. There's no way I'll ever throw enough dice to kill those phase 2s. There's no point in shooting them. I'll spend the surge. He'll kill 2. Luckily, I had a good defense roll finally.
For
but
sure.
Goodness.
We have the Bark Speeder way back here who was lying in wait for his moment to come on out and contribute to this army.
Okay.
So he'll take his compulse action and move up to there. I don't think he's scoring this round by any means because you can't contest that thing when you have 50 people. So let's take an aim and shoot that lovely crab.
Shooting the crab.
Okay, it's a double rainbow with the RPS added in there with impact 2, surge to hit. With an aim, he's got
Armor 2.
2.
That's pretty good.
That is much better. I think I'm still going to spend the aim going fishing for Oh, you have armor 2 though, so
I only have
canceling
armor
2
2, so you shouldn't spend the aim.
Yeah, because then I drop some off if I
Yeah.
do. Because right now you're eating 2. I could spend the aim on no. I'll leave it.
Yeah, I think it's better.
I'll leave it. I'll impact 2 to crits for fun. His armor will still remove 2, but 1 hit will stay behind. So he's looking at a total of 4 he has to save for.
All right, so we have 4.
4 left after your armor 2.
So I block 2, take 2. On my stack here, it's the spider droid. He's going to reposition. He's going to move right into his buddy here, and then he's going to take a second move right up to here. And lie in wait for some clones, as a spider does.
All right, we're going to go with these ARC troopers. I really wanted to show you guys ARCs and Jedis, and that's Don said, no, not today, sir.
The BXs said not today, sir.
BX is the crabs. Everybody said no. Okay, so this is just a POI, so we can move through it freely. So we'll do a speed 2 this way. Let us know if we're wrong here. We spent longer than we should have figuring this one out. If we can or can't do what I'm about to do here. Trying to tempt them a little bit here to do something. I don't think it's gonna work though. So we're gonna move here, touching this spider.
Sure.
You guys let us know in the comments if we're wrong, but Don and I both agreed on this. So if we're wrong, at least it's both of us. My point here
That's true.
is you can't get engaged with the spider. I mean, you could, but it might be frowned upon. No, I'm just joking. You can't be engaged with it because it's a vehicle.
Right.
So my thought process is, can I have the Jedi swing his lightsaber at the spider, and then the 2 arcs shoot into like the BX droids behind the POI? It's not engaged, so you don't need versatile, I believe. But you let us know in the comments if we're wrong.
All right, well, we're going to go to the dice box and see how wrong or right we are.
Okay, I got 2 aims for the 2 moves he did because it's tactical. We'll do the spider first. It's 2 reds, impact 2, pierce 1.
Okay, we need several blank dice here.
So we'll just
not a whole lot of
impact
blanks.
that. We're piercing 1. He still gets to roll.
All right. These guys also roll red? Let me check again.
Yes.
All right, sorry, guys. I haven't played the spiders in so long, and I've been playing with the crabs, so spider is a white dice. I blocked 1, but it does get pierced, so he will take 2.
Okay, we've got 2 aims. We've got 4 black dice coming to the BX. They're going to have heavy down a light with my sharpshooter. I do have scopes on me, so I get to precise 1, get to reroll an extra dice.
Sure.
Let's see what we got. Okay.
Don't
We'll
need the
spend one of
scopes
those
at this
aims.
point.
Spend the other aim. Okay.
All right, 3 for our light cover to try to get rid of. We get rid of 1. That's good for light cover. And 3 for our BXs to deal with, and they will block none. All right, well, we'll go to the stack, and, I mean, you kind of forced my hand here. There's no reason now for me to try to shoot the core with 4 dice naked. So we're going to get rid of 1 suppression. We're going to AI move up to here. And then, I don't think I'm going to do a quick measure real quick. I don't think I can get into range. No, it'll be just out. So we'll just move into base contact here with these 2. We'll throw some dice and see what happens. All right,
I have a surge on me and a surge on a buddy.
so our Deaxis Mine is a red, a white, and a black, a rainbow. A red and a white for our Vibro Sword, and then 1 more red for Tenacity. into this unit is a poison 1 surge to hit attack. So just our reds showing up, so it's going to be 3.
Come on, red defense dice. Please be kind. We'll spend our search token there, and we're okay. So no poison either, right?
No poison either.
Oh, man. This arc unit's finally waking
We're
up.
going to go with Mr. Anakin Skywalker because we played the waiting game long enough, and it's cocked.
Roll off his suppression?
That was cocked. I'm not going
He's
to
still going to roll off his suppression.
Well, we were really waiting for the Magna Guards to go, but that's not going to happen. We're going to pop Burst at this point because we're going to go where we're going to go. And if I did the movement right, I believe your Magnus can't get here in one move, so we're going to come to there.
That is 100% positive.
Okay. Boop.
All
And
right.
we're going to charge into him, and his order token is face down, so we're going to get a whole bunch of extra white dice.
Bucket of Angry Anakin dice.
Okay, we've got 5 red for his base, where we do have 1 wound token thanks to the Aqua, so it's going to give us our 6 red from Nasty. They have a face down command card, so we're going to get 6 more white dice, or face down token, thanks to my command card. We don't have any aims, though, unfortunately, but we do surge to crit, have Pierce 3, Impact 3, into this Armor 2 Aqua Droid. Let's see what we can do. It's not great.
That's actually not the best.
2 whites hit, but they replaced the 2 reds, essentially.
Yeah.
But luckily, we have some
Surge to
surges,
crits,
so
that's
we're going to get, it's going to be
You're
all
gonna get
crits.
of it. It's all crits.
All crits, Pierce 3, because then the other 2 will impact up to
Got a
crits.
6-pack.
2, 4, yeah, 6.
Ready. I block none, so Pierce does nothing, but that just means I have 1 health left on the Aqua Droids. All right, last but not least is going to be the Magnus here. They are going to use a climb action to pop up onto the top of this here rock. They're going to take a shot into Anakin, and that will be them.
Weirdly, we were looking at this, and like Anakin's lined up perfectly with the Aqua Droid blocking line of sight there. So he's going to change his 9 for the second action.
We're just going to go for a move to climb down.
It's the most graceful move I've ever
whip.
seen.
So they're going to move right to here. Jesus. All right, and that will be them.
So weirdly, the Aqua Droid surviving with 1 health benefited me from not getting shot this turn. So there's
that's
that.
for sure.
That's going to end the round. There's no scoring off the main objectives at all, but we each do score the surface scan because we both have...
we each control.
Oh, yeah, I mean, sorry, I should say there's no scoring off of the enemy ones.
So it'll be 3-3.
It'll be 3-3. We each score our secondary and our back ones, but none of the... I think I'm the only one contesting 1. I might be just out, actually. It doesn't matter because it's not secured.
You are just out.
I thought so. Okay, so 3-3 going into round number 3. It's all the 3s.
All the 3s.
What keyword? Arf, 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 arf? Just give me some dog barks in the comments, guys. Who let the arfs out? Who let the arfs out? Arf, 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 arf. Okay, round 3. Welcome. This is where the fun begins, guys. Anakin Skywalker gains a free action of jump 2 this round. He can perform up to 2 attack actions during his round as well, which is really nice. Against the Supreme Commander himself, 2 troopers. Sean Grievous gains Ruthless this round. When a friendly unit is issued an order by this card, that unit and each other friendly trooper unit at range 1 in line of sight gain a surge. So it's all the surges. Surges for days. I gave mine to Anakin. The commander directed them because they are within range 2. And then he gave it to them. Yeah, let's go do it. Okay, I probably thought about this a little too long. We're going to force reflex as a dodge, get that on me right away just to make sure. And then I've got a free jump 2, so let's aim for the first action.
Okay.
That's my actual action.
That's your first action.
We'll use my free jump 2 to proc charge.
Sure, gotcha.
So we'll come to here and charge into Grievous there, like so.
Yeah.
And then we'll attack him, and then, because he has more than 6 health, we're going to then just attack for the second action and the final action. Okay, we got 6 red dice. Thanks to Nasty giving us that one. We surged to crit. You are immune pierce now, so that doesn't matter, unfortunately. But the other option was the Magnus, which are also immune pierce, or I could have went and poked the battle droids, and that just didn't seem very great either. Yeah. So let's see what we can get. First attack coming in. We're going to get
That's
2
pretty solid.
blank reds
red
again.
dice again, though, is rough.
Okay, well, we got 6.
Just a full 6-pack.
At least off the reroll. It's all crits, man. If this was against Archer, that would have been 6 crits.
All right, we will spend one of Grievous's surges and get rid of that.
Well, it's just that's a defensive roll right there.
That was a defensive roll indeed.
Okay, we're gonna do that again with our 6 red dice. Hopefully, we can do a little better. At least we got all 6 this time.
No blanks again.
Again, it would have been 6 crits against armor. That's crazy.
Unfortunately, that one's going to do a lot more damage. We're going to spend 1 surge, but we're going to take 3.
How many surges did you have?
I had 2. 1 from aggressive tactics and 1 from his command card. All right, we're going to go back to our BX droids before these arcs try to kill them. They are going to take an aim and swing into the arcs. All right, we got a red and a white for our vibro sword, a red, a white, and a black for our Deoxys Mine, and 1 red for Tenacity. We have an aim. We search to hit. That's a little bit better than the last attack. We'll spend the aim on these two.
You get them
We'll
both?
convert them both. That's going to be...
Your dice
6
way
pack.
this game.
They for sure have been.
So spin the surge, but they're still dead.
Yep.
Fortunate, this would have been nice to get if you didn't kill all the arcs in one shot. Some good dice though. I can't do much about that. So we're gonna go ahead and go with these ARF troopers. We're gonna shoot first and then move, so that way they're cumbersome. Doesn't kick in.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead. They're range 4, so it doesn't matter. They're gonna go ahead and shoot their main guns at this, and the RPS will shoot at the Aqua because he only has 1 health left.
All right.
And then after those shots are done, they will then
For the
step
sake
up.
of filming.
Yeah, for the sake to be into contestation range of this POI.
Makes sense.
This is a red, black, white impact 2 into the Aqua Droid. He has 1 health, so we're hoping we can take him out with a rocket, but we never know with dice. So we don't need
Maybe
the
2 crits.
It's gonna be 2 crits. So unless
2 paint here, Mr. Aqua Droid, please. No paint, so he's down.
So that did the job. Then we got 6 black dice coming into the Magna, so we'll have heavy cover.
They also have a dodge and a surge.
Okay, so you got 4 you're playing with.
Alright, you find me a dodge, I'll find some cover dice. 3, 4 for cover. So we take away 1 for cover, we'll take away 1 for a dodge.
Okay, rolling for 2.
Roll for 2. We'll take 1. All right, I'm going to go with the Magnus before they lose a unit. They have 1 suppression. They're going to hold on to it. They're fine with that. They're going to take an aim, and then they are going to charge into Mr. Skywalker.
Okay, if you roll 1 blank dice, 1 guy dies because of
This
Demso.
is true, but...
And you were within range 1, so I will gain a surge token from into the fray.
All right, so we've got 2 reds for our Electro Whip, 6 blacks for our other 3 guys, and then 1 more red for Tenacity. They have an aim. Let's see what we can do. They search to hit. Definitely going to have some blanks here.
It's just 3.
Spend the aim.
You'll convert both. Oh my god.
We only converted 1. So you've got
We'll
a
dodge 1 for sure.
So
You did have a
6
blank, so you do
packs.
take a
if you
wound,
take a
so 1
wound,
guy
so
dies.
1 Magna goes down.
That's helpful. That would have been helpful to happen before this, but it's still helpful. Okay, let's see if we can survive this. We only have 5 health left, so we do need a good amount of paint here. A lot of blocks. We will spend the surge and just take 2, which isn't terrible, and he will lose a guy.
Okay, we got the other ARF trooper ready. We're gonna go ahead and take a shot, everything into the spire first.
Okay.
And then after that, we will then move to get into contestation of this POI to make sure he can't have it easy enough.
All right.
We've got 6 blacks from other guys, and then the RPS is a rainbow. Impact 2. And we technically have a couple of these on the board if we want to use any of them. We can only use 1, but there's a couple out there that to pull from.
Holy crit.
That's not bad at all. I'll take that.
No.
So we will, actually, let me just see what we have. Impacting 2 would mean those 3 would fall off. So no, we're not going to, right?
Yes, because I have armor 3. So impact 2 will make it 3. Armor would take away all
these are
those
true
if you
crits.
spend
So yeah,
it.
I'm not going to spend it because these are falling off from armor.
Yep.
These are impacting. So he's going to have 4 to roll for. So pretty good roll.
4. We do surge, so we block 1, but we take 3, which I believe breaks. All right, go to the stack. That is our heavy. He is dead. I could use this opportunity to pass. I am not, because I'm really hoping for one of these. I got the support I needed. He is broken. He only has 1 health left. So let's see if we can get this flame off. We have not done it on the channel. We cannot. That is so fun.
Man, the ARPs broke him just in time.
So we are going to go ahead and do what crabs do. He is going to walk
He's a
on
spider,
up.
but it's okay.
He's gonna walk on up. He's gonna blow up, and he's gonna damage a lot of clones over there.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna use the self-destruct, which is 3 reds to everybody. So we'll go with the unit that has the secondary objective first. 3 hits.
We'll have a leader left.
And then we'll go with the orange guys. 2 hits.
We'll lose 1 orange guy.
And then we'll go with the ARFs.
They're fine.
For my second, we've got a core. Let's go with the 212th orange. They did lose 1 guy. We're going to keep the 1 suppression he gave us. We're going to take an aim and we're going to shoot. Who to shoot's the question. That's a good question there. I think we're going to shoot these 2 guys who are out in the open. I think this is my easiest kill.
That makes sense.
3 blacks, 6 whites with an aim. We do have surge tokens as well if we want to divvy that up. Let's see how it looks. Spend the aim first and see what this looks like before I decide if I'm spending a surge for that or not. He's got no cover from this angle. So yeah, you know what? Let's spend 1 of the surge tokens.
All right, so we got a 5-pack.
5-pack it is.
Ooh, so we can spend 2, but we only have 2 health left, so they go down. On my stack, it is a Special Forces. We'll go with the full unit of BXs here. They'll AI move to get over to here. And they will take a shot into the ARFs over there.
Okay. Takes my heavy cover down on a light cover with sharpshooter. I do have low profile, so auto block 1 if there's anything to roll for.
10 whites, search to hit.
That's a much better.
Yep, just 3 on that one.
Okay, so 1 will be auto blocked because of low profile, which is nice to have clones low profile. And then I don't know. Well, and then I'll check cover with the other 2.
Yep.
Nope,
Okay,
so just
so
removing the
we'll
1,
go there.
which is what we figured we would do with that. Rolling 2 red dice now. We will spend the last surge on this side of the board to only lose 1 ARF Trooper, which is our first ARF Trooper dead on this side. Actually, it's the first ARF Trooper dead, period.
Period.
On my stack, we have the Bark Speeder. We're already within range 3 of this lovely crab, so let's just aim, shoot first.
Okay.
After that shot's done, no matter what happens, we do have to compulse, so we'll see what that looks like now, just for the sake of us filming.
Sounds good.
Can't land on the POI, so we're just going to slightly turn there. And he's going to end up just slightly on the wing of this, if I can get to see. There we go.
Perfect.
This is a double Rainbow Impact 2 surge hit shot on this crab droid, because he has armor 2. Okay. So roll these 2 at the aim. Okay, we will, 2 of these will become crits, and then 2 will fall off. So you're going to make 1 hit will still get through, though.
Yep, 3 after armor. I will spend the surge and take nothing.
Correction, he did not have a surge token. Grievous cards as each other trooper unit, their vehicle unit, so he did take that wound. And he broke.
In my stack, it's Special Forces. We'll go with the lone purple guy. He has 1 suppression on him still. He'll roll it off. He's going to take an AI dodge, and then he will take a standby for fun.
In my stack, we got a core here. We're going to just kind of move him over here by this POI. I don't want to contest my own note, right? Is that the thing?
You just can't be in your deployment zone. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a POI. It's only if your POI is in your deployment zone.
And this one's not, right, in this mission?
Yeah. We'll verify real quick after.
If it's not, he's going to move there. But if it's there, he's going to move there, and then he's going to take a dodge, kind of just be a token battery. I do have to check that suppression. He has courage too, so it doesn't matter. He's keeping it.
On my stack here, it's a core. We're going to go with the blue B ones. They will... I think this is low enough that they can see over. I'm going to take a measure quick and make sure.
Just checking.
Yeah, that we can see over. I can see the ARFs. We're going to take an aim, shoot some ARFs.
Okie doke.
I have a cash surge on me and a surge on a buddy. He's got
6 white dice with an aim and a surge into heavy cover, low profile. We got our classic crit. Nothing for the aim.
Well, I'll roll cover for that, but with low profile, it's an auto
It's
block.
already gone. And you're good with the surge.
We'll spend the cash surge just because that way the other one's available for everyone, so we're fine.
We're going to go with this 332nd Clone Infantry. They're going to take an aim, and we're going to shoot purple because it doesn't look like purple has any cover. Those Aqua droids gone.
It's probably likely.
4 black dice, 6 white dice. You know, it's a clone Z6 shot. I do have an aim on myself and a surge on myself if I want to use it. He's got no cover. Let's see what we can do with this. It's not a lot of dice, but it's something.
It's 4.
We'll spend the aim on these 2 blacks.
Oh, yeah, you have an aim. I forgot.
Yeah, I took an aim this time. Yeah, the early rounds there was no aims. They were moving a lot. Got 1 more. We'll keep the search for any day. You're making
5-pack. We do have 1 surge on them, so we'll block 2 and take 3. All right, we're going with the green guys for this one. The ARFs with their low profile, it's going to make it harder to kill them anyway. So we'll just aim and shoot the regular clones. This is your classic 6 white dice into heavy cover clones.
Sure, 1 crit again.
We'll spend the surge because why not? And we'll roll our aim. And that's nothing.
2, 1 for cover. We still
Got
get it. And we have 1 search token left on them. If we need it, we'll just lose a clone.
We got the commander. He needs to come over here and start helping a little bit more than he's doing so far. He's going to move to here for his first action. Second action, he's going to bolster both the ARPs and the phase 1, or excuse me, phase 1s, the infantry right there.
Alrighty. On my stack, it's going to be the purple crab. He is going to see if he gets 1 or 2 actions. It's your standard one. He's just going to take a pot shot into the lone blue guy over there.
Do they have AI?
They have AI move attack.
Oh, move attack. So you're good. Okay. So you're attacking the lone blue guy?
It's going to be 2 reds, 2 blacks, surge to hit into heavy cover with a dodge clone. We'll take all 4.
Well, since he's the one with the dodge, I might as well spend it whether I live or
Well, you
not.
got cover. So
Oh, cover. That's right. We have to actually play cover here. A heavy cover with 4. Let's hope we can get 2 or 3 off. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Got one. That's something. We'll dodge another one. So we're down to 2.
Down to 2.
We'll see if we can roll some paint with it. We need at least 1 block, 1 surge, or 2 blocks would be even better. No, he's dead.
All right, going to my stack here. It's our last core. That's going to be the purple guys. They're going to take an aim and shoot into the phase 1s. Or the infantry, sorry. All right, so it's going to be 3 whites with an aim into heavy cover clones. Just a crit. We'll spend the aim.
I've got the drops really bad tonight. Okay, we'll check cover for 1. We won't get it. We'll roll for 2. We'll lose 1 down.
I go to the stack here. It's going to be our orange spider. AI is going to kick in, so we're going to have to attack, and then we'll take a dodge after they attack. For him,
I'm out of activations if you guys saying yes.
We're going to shoot just the infantry. All right, 2 reds, 2 whites into heavy cover infantry. Surge to hit. Oof. Oof. Just the 1 there.
Cover first.
All right, you good. All right, the pièce de résistance. General Grievous will take an aim and swing into Anakin. All right, so General Grievous's trophy lightsabers are going to be 4 blacks, 2 reds, 2 whites. Jedi Hunter kicks in. I have surge to crit. I have an aim. He's got a pile of tokens over there. We'll spend the aim on these. We do take a wound from his silly little mastery. We do
your dice, sir.
7 for Anakin to play against here.
Okay, well, this might be a shorter game, guys. I can't do anything with his dice rolls. 7. Let's see if I can answer back with a crazy dice roll. That's about it. Taking
he's going down.
3. Yep. All right, that's the end of round 3. That's the end of the game. I'm calling it here. There's no point in playing any further. He killed both my secondary missions. He has rolled an absurd amount of crits. I'm slightly salty at this point, so I think I'm done. I'd rather just talk about the units and you guys can watch me just die for fun here. All we have left is we have a half unit of infantry. We have a full unit of ARFs. Over here, we have half unit of, well, we have 1 down there, and the ARFs are down to 1, but that's it. And there's a Bark. He still has a full unit of BXs, a Crab, Grievous, Magnas, and BXs. Grievous would have, or B1s, Grievous would have 4 wounds, I think, now, with the one you got from Demso. Yep. But he still has, what, 5? How much is his total health? 8?
He has 4 health left, yeah.
4 health left with just clones left.
All right, and this round I killed your secondary, and Grievous is contesting it, so I would get 3 points for my secondary from the card.
Yeah, so I would get 2, bringing me up to 5, and he would get...
And then I would get 5, bringing me up to 8.
Yeah, I'm going to call it there. ARF Troopers did really well. ARF Troopers, low profile, really helps a lot. I think people are underestimating how tanky they can be because they're not ARCs. As you saw, the ARCs just kind of died. Granted, no one thought his BXs were going to roll naked white dice in the tune of 4 to 5 hits every naked roll with them.
No one thought that.
Not to mention each of those 4 to 5 hits were 3 or 4 crits each time.
Yeah,
so not much you can do against that.
True.
The Jedi got 1 swing in it. It did its job. It did 2 damage, impact 2, pierce onto the spider and got all through. Arc shot once, so yeah, that's underperforming. The Bark did Bark things. He did a couple damage here and there. Yeah. I'm just not a big fan of the Barks. You're not going to see me run them very often. I think the ATRT is a better support. Actually, I think the Commandos are the best support.
Commandos are the much better support.
But the ATRT laser is a nice impact gun, or the flamethrower is really fun to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the ARFs. I know there's been some interesting reads on our Discord and on the big forums and such about how ARFs just aren't worth it over ARCs, and I think they definitely are. I think they play very different roles. You can hang back and hold points and shoot all your dice at range 3 to 4.
Yeah.
They have, with the duo, you have 6 health, low profile, with a cash surge. Next to an infantry to give you another surge if you need it or anything else. I think it's solid.
They feel like a really solid point-holding unit, like just sitting back, hammering on something.
I will bring the Jedi on them eventually, too. I know people are saying that they don't go... They obviously synergize better with the arcs, but I think there's an argument to be made if someone wanted to, there is a usefulness there. If you need to move ARFs in to the point where you have to score a point that's contested, at least you can go into melee to get coverage, and you know you're still throwing the same amount of black dice you would be in range, but now you're getting 2 reds with charge, with pierce. So and it's only 22 points. So, I mean, he's cheap enough. He's 4 points cheaper than the duo and 2 points cheaper than the RPS. So there is some utilization there, too. I'm excited to see if AMG does more. I have a feeling we're going to see more Jedi built on there, not just this one. I'd like to see some Jedi for the rest of the clones, not for the fact that they need them, just for the fact it's going to be cool to look at a battlefield and you're going to see just clones of Jedis running across it. Very themey.
Just that starting image with Anakin and then 2 Jedi next to him. It's really hard to see that in the Republic. I think it's impossible, right? You can't get Anakin and Yoda and
No, they're all commanders.
Yeah, so.
We know Padme Ahsoka's coming. I'm assuming you'll be able to get her in there. I don't think we've seen her card or anything yet, but I'm assuming she's either an operative or has some kind of detachment key.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least
I would
detachment.
guess.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know. We'll see what else they surprise us with at Adepticon. But yeah, it was a tough match on my end.
BXs never do that for me, so I don't know what happened. Apparently my cruise and universal time really.
It wasn't even just the BXs. You were just rolling fire. Your Magnas were rolling good. Grievous blocked he blocked everything on the first attack.
Yeah, he did.
Only 2 on the second attack, or 3 on the second attack with 12 red dice coming at him. It was a tough one to try to get past.
It was a real struggle.
He was very, very worried. He thought for sure he was losing before he even played this game too, which is usually when you win, when you get overly cautious.
Joe started the night out singing before we even started playing, and when Joe sings, Don generally is in trouble.
Not this time.
But yeah, it worked out. I feel like the Aqua Droids still really solid for their point cost. They're so cheap. A giant moving wall. They throw decent dice.
It would have been a lot longer if Anakin didn't rush into them.
You had to sink a lot of attacks into them, which meant you couldn't attack Grievous. You couldn't attack, the stuff that was hopping over here. The crabs feel fine when you're not being attacked by 12 dice units, like the last time we had them on the channel. They survive a little bit better with the armor 2 and 6 health. I brought the spider because every time I don't bring a flamethrower, Joe's like, you need to bring a flamethrower more often. So I'm like, I'm going to bring a flamethrower. And then I didn't.
Don't worry, guys. I'll bring Ewok 6 times. He'll forget flamethrowers and everything will be fine.
I'm just going to quit at that point. So, but it's good times.
I think at the bunker, I think I moved up around too early with people too. But I was trying to get to a point where the arcs could actually be threatening versus just hiding the whole game.
Yeah.
And there was a couple months I could have moved them out towards the middle of no man's land and took full unit shots on them, but then they were going to get hit by 2 crabs, 2 BXs, minimum back. So I was like, well, if I have cover, dodges and surges will survive. No, it didn't matter.
Not when the crit machine starts rolling.
No, your crits were stupid.
It was really crazy. Really crazy crits.
I mean, your B1s were doing their usual 1 crit shenanigans, which just, they're so consistent with those 1 crits for you. I don't know what it is. And then your Grievous, your Magnas, your Crabs were throwing them early in the game. All your BXs were hitting on fire. You had 1 bad BX roll, but I think it was like round 2 or early 3. Yeah. Other than that, you were fine. I had 2 good defense rolls, like above average defense rolls, and the rest were just like, I block 1, take 1. Block 2, take 2. Block 1, take 3.
This was not your normal clone defense roll. Like the death board over there for your clones, I have never done that much damage to your clones.
Yeah, there's a good amount dead, but like
amount of dead clones.
It's just the ones you like. If Anakin would have lived, I would have tried one more round. But Grievous shaking off 12 red dice and just taking 3 is just that kind of hurt instantly.
It really did.
And then just couldn't punch through enough. Well, with that, next week we'll have Josh from J2 on the channel because we filmed that one before this one. I'm just pushing this one forward to show you guys new units.
Sounds good.
Josh is bringing a clone force himself, and I'm playing Rebel, so look out for that next week. And then me and Don will be done with vacations. We'll both be back in town at the same time for some more shenanigans.
We are going to do the one thing we've been telling you we're going to do for about a month and a half now. We're going to try to get Bob on the channel.
For the last Separatist.
Play that Separatist for Separatist game.
Yeah, that'd be good. And, I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of Aqua and Crab Droids.
There could be
on that board. Until next time, you guys have a good night.